What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to go over some Black Friday deals, especially when it comes to specifically the detailing side. Maybe a few things are not going to be 95% of the stuff I'm talking about is basically detail oriented today. So I've seen a lot of people, Keith, Josh, a lot of people are doing their videos on like Amazon, Home Depot, or Harbor Freight. I know I've been watching Josh's videos, and I know Keith did one for Amazon, but I'm going to do one that's kind of combining a lot of them, and as well as some other sites where you're able to buy some detail stuff on discount, especially for Black Friday. Now, a lot of these discounts are not like 50% off. Probably, I don't think there's any on here that are like 50% off. Yeah, so it's not a ton of discount like back in the day, like 10, 15 years ago when stuff was actually pretty crazy. That was like, whoa, 60% off, but the times have changed, and now kind of these deals are like, 25%, 30% off, so it's not the greatest, but still, I'm gonna try and condense all of the detailing stuff into one video. So if you guys want to help me out and help other people out, if anything I've missed and any other websites or detail codes or something like that you know of, let me know in the comments and put it down below to help all the detailing community out. But I'm gonna do my best for some stuff that I'm definitely looking forward to picking up, and some stuff I wanted to give you guys some advice on. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. As you guys can see in the garage here, again, very messy. Just recorded a video, as well as I've been trying to clean up the garage and trying to organize stuff here, because I need to do something for that wall, basically. So I'm trying to make room for it. So yeah, we're here with my laptop, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually screen record my screen, and you guys are gonna be able to see my screen now because I have it live. Well, actually not yet. Hold on, let me go ahead and start with the first tab we're going to go to. The first store we're going to talk about is Home Depot. So we're here on Home Depot's website, and the first thing you guys should all go for is your local detail shops. A lot of the local detail shops, go support your local business, guys. A lot of them, probably struggling through these type of times because a lot of people are going to be buying stuff online. So go support your local detail shops. And before I forget that, definitely go check out your local 3Ds. Your local detail shops in general, they might have like a little 15-20% off discount. Who knows? Go support your local detail shops. And yeah, so I'll probably be there. I have a $50 gift card from H2O, so I gotta go there and hit them up and see what I can get $50 off, which is gonna be kind of cool. So yeah, but other than that, let's get started. When it comes to actually stuff on the computer, the laptop, you guys are gonna see on your screen. I'm on Home Depot's website currently right now. So Black Friday deals have already began, which I'm recording this Sunday night, and I actually did go to Home Depot today, and I'll show you what I picked up in just a second. But yeah, we're gonna go on the Home Depot website. Now, I do have a few things that I recommend that I've used, and other things that I haven't used but I heard are great, and I think you guys should check them out. But first of all, we're gonna go over to the Ryobi blowers, because as you guys can see, I think you can see it in the screen. No, it's not even on screen. I have it on the table. The Ryobi hand blower. My favorite thing, I love that thing so much. There's one massive reason why I love it. And I love it because when you have the regular leaf blower and people are holding with like two hands, or maybe holding with one, but you gotta hold it a little bit far back and you're kind of off balance, because basically the way I use the Ryobi hand blower, it's like held like a gun. It's the short stubby nozzles on there. You blow and you can wipe off with your other hand. It's not complicated. It's not super heavy or off balance like you would like an Eagle blower or like a bigger blower where you got to stand a little bit further back with this hand, and it's like super inconvenient when you got to do that. When the blower, boom, blow, you're like this. It's real easy. You can do it by yourself. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, so $99 for just the tool. I understand that it's $99 for just the tool, or $150 with the battery. If you already have batteries, you don't have to worry about that. Boom. Now, this is not on discount. I do have to say that it is not on sale, and I know that this video is all about Black Friday sales. So please don't get mad at me, but I just wanted to shout that out because I think you guys should definitely check this out if you don't have a blower already. But next up, moving on, we have the 1 gallon wet dry vac. Now this one, I am only recommending because I know Josh says it has great suction power. That sounds crazy, but yeah, so he recommended this on his video, and I thought this was a good pickup for a few reasons. I have the rigid vacuum down here, the 5 gallon one. 4 gallon, 5 peak horsepower. Now this is a pretty solid vacuum, but it is obviously corded. Now this one is battery operated. For $50, it's $30 off, which is a pretty big discount. Almost 50% off. But it's got a battery operated, so if you want to bring this into the car that you're detailing, let's say it's a maintenance client, like you do your weekly, bi-weekly clients. If it's like a monthly, you need a little more hardcore. You definitely want to knock out the rigid or whatever vacuum you have. But this one's super easy because you don't have to worry about a cord. You might not have to turn on your generator if you have a gas power generator, and you don't have to turn it on for that little bit of time. And it's just going to be, I don't know. To me, that's just something that I'm thinking about buying this myself or putting on like my Christmas list. Maybe hopefully some of the family picks it up, or I don't know. I definitely want to pick this up. And yeah, so we'll see if I pick it up or if I'll maybe just put it on my list and see if someone picks it up for my family. But yeah, this looks like a really cool present. For those of you that either are detailers yourself, or if someone, maybe one of your family members wants to buy you something for Christmas, you want to go ahead, there you go, link that to them and have them buy that for you. But yeah, this is a really good vacuum, I think, really because of the fact you don't have to pull out the generator and like have a cord. I think that's really cool. So next thing we're going to talk about is, we were just talking about generators, is the EcoFlow. Now the EcoFlow is $570 off. And the reason why I'm recommending this, yes, I don't have one. Yes, I'm in my mobile detailing setup and in the car, and I don't have the space to have this, right? But it's for $500 off, for $1,300 for an electric generator. I do think it's great. I'm like, I just can't wait till I get like a van set up and have a EcoFlow and go full electric, guys, because I hate the sound of the generator. I hate the smell of it. I hate having to put it back in my car and it still smells like fumes. I hate just everything about the generator. It just stinks. It's smelly. It's loud. And it's just really, really annoying to have to like hear the whole time you're doing something. It's super annoying. And other people, the neighbors and people are going to be annoyed about it too. So yeah, this is a nice Black Friday sale, $13.29. Now this is not going to fully power you for the full day, probably, if you're doing multiple cars, if you're a mobile detailer. But if you want to knock out 2 cars, maybe 3, depending on the amount of details you're doing, like the specific type of detail you're doing, you could probably get away with it, with getting, 2 for sure, I know that, but 3 maybe pushing it depending on how long you have the vacuum out. Because I believe the vacuum takes away the most amount of power. But we also have another EcoFlow here, the Delta Pro Ultra. This one is $1141, so 22% off, which is crazy. Now I'm showing these two because for some of you guys that maybe are interested in EcoFlows, a lot of people obviously maybe not want to because it's really expensive. Don't get me wrong, I think it's very expensive. This one I have been seeing a lot, specifically at the H2O event, the grand opening. A lot of people had this new generator, this new EcoFlow. So if you guys want to check that out, check that out. This EcoFlow here is also 20% off, and it has a extra battery on there, which is super nice because you're going to need this for when you're doing multiple details in a day. So that's something I just want to recommend there. Moving on from EcoFlows though, that's a few $1,000s there in EcoFlow generators. Next up is we have the 16 gallons, 5 peak horsepower NXT shop vac wet dry, $60. So it is 50% off, as well as the detailing. I don't have it pulled up here, and my computer is very, very slow. For some reason, it's thinking we're on dial-up internet. I don't know why, but it's really slow. But you should definitely pick up the H2O, the Home Depot vacuum detailing kit. It's like $30. It's like half off right now, so definitely pick that up if you're gonna pick up a vacuum. You've never had a rigid vacuum, you're gonna get this detail 10-foot uncrushable hose with some other attachments and like the long crevice tool. So definitely pick this up when you pick up a rigid. It's a huge help. Really, because of the length of the hose, it makes a big difference. I like that. That's why I like the detailing vacuum kit. Next up, we have a Ryobi drill kit. This is it's pretty decent. It's a 1.5 amp battery. I know it's not the greatest, but I'm really recommending this because it's $60. It's $20 off. You have a charger, you have a battery, you have a drill, and if you need to do like carpet extractions, or if you're going to do steaming extractions, but you want to put on like your carpet cleaning solution, drill it into the carpet, use your steamer, and then mop it up with a rag. I think this drill is, pretty solid. I mean, there's also Bauer from Harbor Freight. There's Hercules from Harbor Freight. Ryobi is a really cheap option, budget option. So I'm just recommending a lot of budget-friendly stuff for the people that, maybe it's people like me that are just starting out and they want to know what stuff to buy. And I personally have the drill and impact driver kit. The drill and impact driver from Ryobi, which was a bundle for $100, and you get 2 batteries in there. So you could also get that option. That deal is still going on right now. So if you want to pick that up, I think I would highly recommend that too if you want to have the 2 for 1. Now this is what I bought today. So I bought 2 of them, guys. As you guys can see right here, I bought 2 of them, and I'm gonna buy probably 2 more. They only had 3 in store actually, so I don't know if they're gonna, restock. But at my store, they only had 3. I picked up 2. If there was 4, I probably would have picked all 4 of them up. But I didn't want to have like an odd number. I don't know. I'm really weird about stuff like that, but I didn't want an odd number. And I honestly think these are like really, really good. I haven't even used it. I just put water in it to test it out, and it sprays really great. It sprays really far too. If you do like the jet mode, it goes pretty far. But I use it for the mist mode, obviously. And the only reason why I want to pick these up really is for my wheels and tires, because I hate having to spray all like, and like if you do 4 cars in one day, your forearm's gonna get a massive pump, your fingers are gonna cramp up, your wrist, everything's gonna hurt. And I don't want to have problems later on in life, so I kind of don't want to have that. And I go to the gym, so I feel like I'm already using a lot of forearm strength, and I'm just going to end up getting, arthritis super fast, and I really don't want that. But I definitely recommend these. Electric. You don't even have to be in the Ryobi family to use this. Like, you don't need the power batteries, because it comes with the little lithium-ion battery. I guess you can see right there. It's a 2-amp battery, but it's just USB-C charged, so it's really easy. Charge it when you're on the way to a client's house or at your house if you're doing it, DIY at your house. I think it's a great option. I think you can put your wheel and tire cleaner in one, maybe put your window cleaner in another, maybe put, you could put like maybe your lubricant in there, clay lube, whatever you guys want to do that you pump a lot of, go ahead and try it out. I probably wouldn't use it for acid, just because I'm just, I don't know what the internals are going to be like, how long it'll last, but I would use it on basically anything that's like pH neutral or maybe high alkalinic. And yeah, maybe check that out. But I think that's a great price, because you could buy 2 of them for the price of one original one, basically. So I think that's a really good deal. I'm probably going to pick up 2 more, maybe if they come with a new set. But we have Ryobi batteries here. So if you pick up the blower or anything Ryobi tools, I think the 4-amp batteries are really solid. These are nice to have in the battery. And if you pick up the Ryobi blower and use a 2-amp battery, it's so weak and it doesn't last long, so I would not recommend a 2-amp battery. Definitely put a 4-amp battery on the Ryobi blower. And this is a good deal. It's $138 off. I think that's a great deal. You get the charger as well as 2 4-amp batteries, so I think that's a good deal. And then next up, guys, now this is something interesting I saw in store today, and this is not on sale. And I actually brought this up. This specific reason is because I wanted to know if any of you guys have tried this out. I haven't seen any reviews of it. At least I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anybody review this. But would this be the better option for like wheels, maybe? Because obviously, like, these are $30, right? So like, this is the price of 3 of them. Which is it worth? Is it better? I don't know, because yes, it's not a foam sprayer. It's just a regular sprayer, but you don't have to pump. You just put on a battery and spray. So in my mind, that just seems like I don't know. I think it's a good deal, right? 109, is that good? I know it doesn't foam, so you can't really compare it to like an IKE foam sprayer, which is like $270 that holds the same amount of liquid. I don't know. I'm just curious. Let me know in the comments down below. Have any of you guys used this, and is it good for detailing? Let me know in the comments. I don't know. I brought that up literally to ask you guys that question. So I think we're kind of done with Home Depot. Again, if you guys have any other things from Home Depot, let me know in the comments down below. Help the community out. Help me out on some other stuff in the comments. So next up we have is Black Friday from Harbor Freight. Now, Harbor Freight, I did just go today, and I picked up this little small mechanic toolbox from US General. And real quick, I really think these are cool. One, they look cool. And 2, it's $15. It's on Black Friday sale, $5 off. And I like it because you could put in all your O-rings in there. You could put in your orifices that you get from foam cannons. I like that. I have my IK little foam filter that I changed out. I just have it in there. So just small stuff like that to put on the cabinet, to put on top of something, the counter. I think it's a cool little deal. There's a bunch of colors as well: black, gray, blue, red, yellow, orange, green, and it's like $15. I think the colored ones are like $18, so I mean a little bit more, but I think it looks really cool. I'm a fan of it. You could put batteries in there, maybe put like the 3-inch pads in there. Like, I think it's a cool little thing, so I just want to recommend you guys that. But yeah, next thing we'll talk about is right here. Yeah, $14.99 for the colored versions, and then $12.99 for like the regular standard black, red, and blue. Now there's some stuff that's like detail oriented. They have the grants. Let me zoom in right here, guys. Sorry about that. Make sure you guys are actually able to somewhat see this. So they have the microfiber. Now these, the microfiber cleaning cloths, the 12 by 12s from Harbor Freight. I honestly, these are good, a cool pickup. It's only $3 for 12 microfibers. Now do not use these for paint. Use them literally for just the interior. And honestly, I wouldn't even do it for the interior. I would probably just use it for the wheels and maybe door jambs, and maybe not even door jam. Maybe just do it for the wheels to wipe off, the excess if it's not drying or something like that. Or you want to use like the tar remover, or Tar X, whatever. If you want to go ahead and use a towel that you don't want to you just want to throw away, go ahead and use those right there. So that's a good way. Kind of like your dirty towels, you kind of want to do the dirty work for them. Check out those towels right there. The Grants microfiber towels completely sold out at Harbor Freight today. I went, they're all gone. So I don't know if they were on sale. They're $9.99 usually. I don't know if it's like $6.99, $7.99, but I gotta go back and pick up a bunch of those. Now Harbor Freight. Now I didn't mention this, but Harbor Freight is Black Friday, is Monday through Wednesday if you're a member. And I'm a member, so I pay $30 for the year. You could sign up the same day and still get these Black Friday deals. So if you have like FOMO, so you literally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you have access to the Black Friday deals. And then if you're not a member, it's open from Friday to December 1st. Something like that. I think it's Friday to December 1st. You have Black Friday available to you. So if you're a member at Harbor Freight, make sure you get there, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and buy what you want to buy. Check some stuff out. If you're watching this video, have it written down in your notes. So when you go at Monday after work or something, or if you don't have work, definitely go stop by Harbor Freight and pick up some stuff. Something else I wanted to mention, guys, is this 30-inch 5-drawer mechanics cart. Now, this is what I was one of those things I was saying where it's not really detail oriented, but it kind of is. Now, behind me, I'm trying to make space I want to make my garage a little bit more like useful as far as my storage when it comes to detailing products, right? Because I have this large cabinet space, but it's open. It kind of looks a little messy now that I didn't think about it really. I wish this was cabineted or like had cabinets so I can close it. It looks a lot neater. And I kind of want to do something on this side, but I don't know yet. The drawers are cool because you can fit in your pads, your clay bars, your clay towels, your brushes, batteries, whatever, like maybe some towels in there, like the bottom drawer. You can fit in maybe some drying towels in there. So this is just one of those things. So it's $279 right now, but if you wait on Black Friday, it's $199. So I think it's a good deal. Now this is like, I wouldn't really use this one to roll around with really, because it's 30. It's pretty decent sized and it's pretty heavy. So I don't know if you want to be rolling that around the car. So I still think it's a good pickup though. The Harbor Freight 20-ounce gun. If you guys are a fan of using, tire dressing, interior dressing with the air compressor, check that one out. I have the other version with the steel canister. That one's terrible. Don't get that one. Maybe pick up this one with the plastic version because it holds a little bit more. So that one's probably better bang for your buck. Now this one I want to talk about as well, because this is $50 off. Now this is what I'm gonna personally. I think I'm gonna buy this one. I'm not sure 100% yet, because Home Depot also has a discount on their drawers. So this is the one I'm thinking about picking up, buying that, putting it right here, putting drywall on that wall, mounting a reel right there for water. I don't know yet. I'm still planning things out in my head. So this is cool though, because like I said, the bottom two drawers, put your big towels, your drying towels. The towels above that, maybe put some other all-purpose towels. Above that, you put like polishing pads, and then tools, brushes, and then stuff like that. So that's my thought process on the drawer. So again, not too much specifics when it comes to detailing for Harbor Freight. They do have the Harbor Freight adjustable shop seat, which is $100. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Josh says it's pretty good. I honestly prefer the detail creeper seat, which is like $65 from Harbor Freight. The one I'm currently sitting on right now, it's from Grants. It's $65. It's got cup holders on the sides. It's cool. I like this one a lot. That one does look better when it goes to going around the car because you don't have this extra space like I do on the sides where it's kind of in the way. So, I mean, that one looks like a decent chair. So if you want to pick that up, check it out. But yeah, I don't know. there's some. Oh, this is we got to talk about. We got to talk about generators. We talked about generators for the EcoFlows, but what about the guys that still believe in gas, right? Where are you guys at, man? So we have the popular, very, very famous, especially for mobile detailers, the Predator generators. So the $3,500 watt super quiet inverter generator is $599. So it's $200 off at Harbor Freight right now, which is an insane deal. And then we have the 5,000 watt, which is, I believe, the remote control start. It is, yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know why I didn't read, but yeah, remote control start, $779. That is $320 off. That is a big bang. So if you're starting your mobile detailing setup in a van or something like that, or a truck, I highly recommend picking up one of these two or going with the EcoFlow route for sure. This is obviously a more budget option, and you don't have to worry about charging it. You just throw in gas and get to go. If you let's say you're at a client's house, oh man, I'm out. Boom. Just literally go fill up gas and right away. It's not the same with the generator electric. But it still has its pros and cons, I guess. But yeah, we have this impact drill, which is $50. Again, maybe if you guys want to take out I wouldn't really use the impact, I guess. But I don't know. I'm just thinking of other ideas you could use like some of these tools for, right? Like removing the bolts from the license plate if you want to get behind the license plate. So yeah, there's a lot of really good discounts and stuff like that. But this is tools. Oh, we have air compressors too, guys, which the Air Fortress, this one right here, the ultra quiet one's $40 off. Not a great massive savings, but I mean, it's $40. It's still $40. So I think this is a pretty decent. I heard this one's good though because it's quiet. So the ultra quiet, 175 psi, 26 gallon. If you have a shop or you want to put this in your mobile detailing van, that looks like something you should look into for sure if you don't have something like that. And yeah, so we're gonna move on to basically chemicals now because I think we're kind of done with as far as tools wise. Sorry if I spent a lot of time on that. But next thing we're going to go into, guys, I guess we can mention Obsessed Garage first. That wasn't the order I was going to talk about it on, but I've actually been watching a lot of Obsessed Garage lately. Matt Moorman's channel, I've been checking out a ton of his videos. I've been binge watching him a lot recently, so he's kind of like my inspiration as to why I want to organize the garage a little bit more. Not go as crazy as he did because he's actually going insane. His setups are crazy, but now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because right now, currently, I don't believe it's Black Friday is only, it says right here. So if you're a Hex Plus member, which is $300 a year, if you're paying for that membership, you get Black Friday deals right now. If you're not, I believe it starts on Wednesday or Tuesday. I don't remember. It's one of those two. It's coming up soon. But they're going to be, I think, around 15% to 25% off products, which is really nice. If you're a fan of Press-All spray bottles, you can check out Matt Moorman, Obsessed Garage. Go check out some Press-All spray bottles. I'm probably going to pick some up later on. I think one of my detail shops sells them, so maybe I'll pick them up from them. But I actually don't even know, but I have to check that out. But yeah, this site, shout out to Matt Moorman. I'm just going to shout him out because I've been a big fan of his recently, so I've been watching a lot of his videos. The Liquid Elements Polisher. Now, this is also going to be, I'm assuming, on sale, 15% off or so, probably. So if you're into the detailing side of things, now, I'm going to be buying, I'm going to be honest, guys, I don't think I'm going to buy it from Matt because he lives in Florida. So by the time I were to get I would probably I'm going to get it from, I don't want to ruin it yet. I'm going to just wait, all right? Anyways, check out Obsessed Garage. I don't have any affiliate links to any of these people. I'm just kind of giving you guys recommendations. So that's another website maybe you guys should check out. And he also has a ton of things on Obsessed Garage, guys. You can see it right here on the screen. Garage, pressure washing, detailing. He has a ton of stuff, home stuff. A lot of stuff's going to be super on sale. So I know Swiss Tracks is 20% off right now for everybody. So go check out Swiss Tracks if you're interested in that on Matt Moorman's channel. But next, or Obsessed Garage, sorry. Next we have is Shine Supply. So Shine Supply is one of those companies that hardly does sales. They even said it. They hardly do sales. This is their only sale of the year. And it is 20% off, which is, I would say, I mean, for Black Friday, I mean, it's 20% off, guys, especially when it talks to some of these products that are pretty expensive. I think it's pretty worth it. And I don't think you guys can see the frame, but I have a lot of Shine Supply stuff up there. They're from Ventura, California, which is 2 hours from me. But I love their products. I haven't used anything I don't like, right? I have some other stuff that I have to review still. Like I have clutch and punch it Shift, and Hot Shot. So I have 4 products from Shine Supply that I still have to review. And I did make a purchase from Shine Supply just yesterday, I believe. So got some more stuff coming soon. So I want to just shout out a bunch of Shine Supply stuff. So some of the stuff I love, Wise Guy, Decked Out for sure. Decked Out, guys, it's one of those products where, yes, it's very expensive. I'm not going to lie to you. If you want to buy the gallon, I believe it's $99 for the gallon. Let's check it out real quick. I know my computer is really, really low. So it's $98 for the gallon. Right now, it's $78.40. You know, and that's 20% off, right? So if you've ever wanted to try Decked Out, right now is the chance. And I'm going to be honest, guys, just go ahead and get the gallon because you're going to love it. You're going to want to buy, if you just buy the 16 ounce, you're going to be so mad at yourself and just be like, why didn't I just buy the gallon? It's going to save me money. And I understand it's a little bit more of an investment, $78, but you're not going to be mad at all for using this. So if you use a 1 to 3, like I do, it's going to be a nice satin finish on your wheels. I love it a lot. It's really, really great. If you use the 1 to 2 or 1 to 1, obviously the higher the shine. So depending on how you like your finish, you're going to be diluting it that way. So Decked Out, one of the ones I would definitely recommend. Wise Guy, I would recommend. Cool Guy is great. And what is another one I want to recommend for you guys? Cruise interior cleaner, smells really good, cleans really good. And I did mention in the video when I reviewed Shine Supply, Cruise is really good for navigation screens. It doesn't leave that streakiness on the glass, as well as the piano black finish on the center console, right? If you have piano black, that stuff does a really, really good job. I used to use, or I still have it, All Surface Clean from Coach Chemi. $25 or whatever for that 500 ml. Just pick up Shine Supply, guys. It works just as great and it smells really good. So Shine Supply Cruise, really, really great product. Again, everything on here is 20% off. Now, something you guys should definitely take a look into is the kits, because a lot of the kits are also, they're already bundled and saving you money because they give you a bundle discount, and then 2, they're on sale on top of that. So you're getting like a double sale, which is really cool. So one thing, if I had to recommend one, just Shine Supply starter kit is $120. That's a really, really good deal. A really good deal, guys. You're gonna get 6 products, and then 2 bottles, towels, brushes, applicator pads, and 2 more towels and wash pads at $120, guys. That is really, really good value, especially getting Decked Out in there. Wise Guy, really good product. Solution, their glass cleaner, and I believe the detail spray and the Hot Shot soap. So that's a really good one. Honestly, any of these kits, if you've never used Shine Supply, pick up one of the kits. Wheel and tire starter kit. This one right here, I recommend you buying this if you've never used anything from Shine Supply. This, I don't even know how they're making money off this. I don't know. Because $72 for that is crazy good value. You're going to get brushes, details brushes, another brush for tire shine, 3 chemicals, 2 bottles with the Tolco sprayers, applicator pad. It's amazing value, guys. This is insane value, $72. Yes, you have to spend $99 for free shipping. So pick up this kit, pick up another product, boom, free shipping, great products. There you go. So done with Shine Supply. Go check them out. Next I have up is the Rag Company. And for the Rag Company, there's actually one thing I really want to recommend, and it's this right here. The IK Multi Pro 12, sorry. I don't know what I just clicked on. So I'm going to just go back, because I have no idea what I just clicked on. So we're going to go back to the Rag Company here. My computer's about to die, guys, so we got to be quick. How much time do I got left? Probably like 5-10 minutes. I'm sorry if I'm rambling too much, but I'm hyped up with these Black Friday discounts, guys. We got more to go, too. So the doorbuster sales is what I want to go over. They're giving $40 off for the IK Multi Pro 12, sorry. And I've never used it, but I want to recommend it because I'm so tired of pumping now, like of just like either spraying or, pumping another IK sprayer. I have the IK Foam Pro 2, and I'm going to be honest, I'm so tired of having to pump. It's really, really annoying. So this has the air compressor valve, so I'm just going to do that, and I don't have to pump. If you want to, you still have the opportunity or the option to, which is nice. But $100, you're getting it $40 off. I think it's a great value. I think you should check that out. And that's the only thing I'm going to recommend from the Rag Company. But guys, they're doing 20% off of basically everything. So go check out the Rag Company. Any single product you've ever wanted to try out, right now is the perfect time to do so. As well as the rag company, we're gonna go to the other side, which is the House of Rags. So the Thor guys. So we have right here 20% off the whole site. Bogle Detail Co., which is buy one get one from Detail Co., and ceramic coatings only. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you buy one get one. Like, so you want to buy Detail Co. thick, which I recommend. I love that. It's super easy to apply, really slick, really glossy. I mean, it's super great, guys. Watch my video, check it out. Yeah, so buy one get one for the ceramic coatings. Pick up maybe classy too. Bogo towels, and 50% off Maniac wheel and tire gallons. So yeah, go check that stuff out. Technician's choice, I did buy. I'm getting the gallon soon. I do have the small 32 ounce bottle or 16 ounce bottle. I don't know what that is. I think it's 16 ounce. Yeah, 16 ounce bottle. I have it right there. So definitely gonna be using that later on. DTLR Supply. Now, if you use the code Black 2025, I believe, it's gonna be 15% off or 20% off. Sorry, Josh, I don't remember what the code. I'll put it up on screen if you guys want to check it out. But supporting Josh, guys, and what I'm gonna personally do is buy the Liquid Elements T4 200 from Josh's website, DTLR Supply. One, he's in California, so I should be getting this like within very, very soon, the next couple days probably. If I were to buy it today, I'm probably gonna end up buying it. I'm gonna buy it soon. All right, so I'm gonna buy it from him. Take that 15% off. Get my shipping. It should be here soon because it's in California. Rather than if I were to buy it from Obsessed Garage, which is in Florida, it would take a lot longer to arrive. So that's why I'm going to be buying it from Josh. So yeah, anything from Josh, guys, is going to be, I think, 15% off using code BLACK2025. Again, I'll have it up on the screen of what the actual code is. I believe I'm right. But anything on here, guys, it's going to be on discount. Shout out to Josh. Want to give a shout out to him because he just opened up his detail shop. And yeah, he's a great guy. So that's Josh's site. And then we have Active Products. I want to talk about this because they don't have a Black Friday sale. Man, I was so, I kind of wish they did. I'm not going to lie. I really wanted their kit. I wanted the Active 2.0. I wanted to hang it up there. I wanted to have the reel and all that, but it's not there. But, oh, it's out of stock. I thought it came back in stock. This whole bundle was pretty solid for $300, but yeah, guys, I'm looking for a reel setup and a mounting for the pressure wall up there. I'll get that soon, but yeah, it's kind of hard to recommend stuff on Amazon right now because it's really hard because a lot of pressure washers are not on sale. But I do have a few things I think I have sorted on there for you guys. The Rain Kovo, obviously $26. Go check that out. And the Rain Kovo, I think it's the only thing I have picked out, but there's a lot of really good stuff up there on Amazon. And I don't really want to make an in-depth video on Amazon because one, Amazon for some reason is not working on my computer, which is really annoying. And two, Keeves does a great video of like some detailing products. So I'm gonna link Keeves' video in the first link in the description if you guys want to check out some stuff on Amazon. Because there's a lot of stuff. There's way too much stuff, guys. And it's hard to know a lot of stuff that's good because there's a lot of like Chinese companies that are trying to like emulate and copy people. And yeah, it's kind of tough. But Rain Kovo is great. I actually just bought the replacement filter for the Rain Kovo because mine snapped, or not snapped, but it doesn't thread on. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. It doesn't really thread on right. So I bought this replacement cap for $10, and I just have to switch the internals out from the old cap to this cap. So now that it threads on right, it should work. Because before I was spraying it and it would just literally just snap off, which was super annoying. But yeah. Guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Hopefully it wasn't super long. Hopefully you guys watched along with me. You guys were maybe having an extra tab opened up, got some links and stuff into your carts. And yeah, man, good luck spending. I'm going to be spending a lot of money for Black Friday probably, a lot of chemicals, a lot of tools, and hopefully a lot of stuff for the garage to get myself organized right here in the garage because I want to make it easier for myself when I clean and detail my family's cars and when I do videos for product reviews and stuff like that. So if you guys do enjoy, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We've made it to 500 subscribers, which is really cool, so I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope my phone didn't die because my phone was really low on battery as well. And for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me stop screen recording here. Adios.